Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Straight bets. Swept the board yesterday. 3-0 on straight bets. 4 units gained because we did have a 2-unit play and then 2 1-unit plays. They all swept, so we got 4 units back from there. Ended up losing all our player prop slips, which just, we're due for it, honestly. We've had a day where we've cashed at least one over like the last at least week and a half. I don't know. It was a crazy run, so we were due for a regression day. We got it on the player prop side, so didn't win anything over there. Ended up losing 2 units total in VIP whenever you combine the straight bets and the player prop slips. For the YouTube, though, y'all should have actually still made money if you tailed the straight bets correctly and tailed the 2 player prop slips we gave out. Because if you put a unit down on each player prop slip, you would have lost 2 units from those, but then you would have gained 4 units from the straight bets. So you should be up 2 units if you tailed properly yesterday on the YouTube video. Also, I did say William Contreras was my favorite player prop yesterday. Cash with ease. Hopefully I'll tail that and put it in some of your own slips, but I did want to point out that William Contreras, I said my favorite player prop of the day yesterday was William Contreras in a cash. So hopefully I'll put him in some other slips or something. I don't know, but not a bad day yesterday, not a good one. Just wanted to recap, and now we can get into today's video. But yeah. Anyways, if y'all want to get a free month of VIP, so you get all the plays that I take after the YouTube videos, just download Sleeper, use our code MorrisBros. You're going to get a deposit match and a free square whenever you sign up with this code. And then once you use that code and make a deposit, shoot me a screenshot on Instagram, and you'll get a free month of VIP. Or do the same thing for Polymarket. Use code Morris50. Whenever you deposit 20, they're going to give you $50 for free. Either of these apps that you sign up on get you a free month of VIP. If you do both, you get 3 free months. The link for them is in the description below. Just click on those links, sign up, and then shoot me a screenshot on Instagram. Alright, but yeah, that's how you get a free month of VIP. Yesterday, here is our results. Plus $400, 4 units, 3-0. 100% win percentage, 80% ROI, so we got 80% of the money we invested. We profited, so we got the 500 back and the 400 profit. So 79.52% ROI yesterday, insanity. Here is our numbers over the last month on straight bets. This is why I tell y'all, I understand player prop slips are fun. I do, trust me. But this is why straight betting is so vital, man. This is going to be your lifeline for whenever maybe you don't have a good day with player props like we did yesterday. Maybe, it just wasn't a good day for player props, and that's okay. That's going to happen, man. In this space, you just have to accept that those days are going to happen and move on to the next day. Because if you start chasing, you start, I got to go get my money back instantly. Fuck no, bro. Just have some fucking discipline. Move to the next day. Find your ball sack and move on. Okay? Grow a sack of nuts. Take a loss whenever you get it, whenever it happens. Move on to the next day. But, like I said, these straight bets make losing on player props feel a lot better than if you were just taking player props, because a $100 better is up $3,000 in the past month. This is the last 30 days. So look at this upward streak, little down slope, not great, upward streak. You see what I'm saying? 16.35% ROI. I believe the S&P ROI is like 5% yearly. We're at 16.35% right now in the MLB. Absolutely insane. You might be like, oh, what? Your record's only 74-62. How do you have such a high amount of ROI? Well, because we take a lot of underdogs, a lot of plus money plays. Whenever you're taking plus money plays, your record doesn't really need to be that great, but ours is still above 54%, which is still pretty damn good, actually. But the ROI is insane. So $100 better's up $3,100 in the last 3 days, or 30 days. Sorry, that's $100 a day, pretty much. So that's gaining a unit a day, pretty much. So a $10 better would be up $310 in the last month. It's simple, bro. It really is simple. Straight betting is a great thing to have as well if you're going to do player prop slips. Player prop slips are still profitable, don't get me wrong. You're just going to have less profitable days with player prop slips compared to straight bets, but you're going to have bigger profitable days with player prop slips. That makes sense because they're parlays. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully y'all are listening. Hopefully y'all are learning. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below, man. But I'm just trying to emphasize how important it is to do both. Anyways, let me see what time we're at here. Okay, 5 minutes, perfect. All right, anyways, make sure before we get into the plays today, leave a like on the video. I appreciate y'all so much. Please just leave a like. It helps me out. Thank you. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on the post notifications so you get notified whenever we post these videos every day. And yeah, comment if you have any questions. But let's get right into it. I have yet to do player props yet, so we're gonna have to do that together. But I do have the straight bets done for y'all. I might add some later in VIP, not sure, but this is what we have so far. The Mariners to win by over 1.5 runs, yes. So they have to win by 2, plus 150, 1 unit to win 1.5 units. Let's pull up the game simulation so I can kind of just show you what I'm looking at here. The game simulations have them winning by 0.8 runs. So I didn't really want to take them minus 150 to be honest with you to win. So what I went ahead and did to get a better payout is take them to win by 2 runs, and that way you get an extra 100 almost. Yeah, plus 150. So instead of minus 150, we got it at plus 150. They had to win by 2. So be it. Angels money line minus 122. Like them today. Let's see where they should be minus 146. We got them at minus 122. Not crazy value, but it's some of the best value that I've seen on the board so far. Just because the books have actually been pretty sharp today with the lines they've set so far. But we'll see if that changes. But I do like the Angels at minus 122 for one unit. So 1.28 units to win 1 unit. So Angels minus 122. Next up, the Blue Jays on the money line, plus 127. Love them against the Yankees today. This was also one of the better values that we could find today. But they should be minus 101. They're given a 50.3% chance to win, projected to score 0.3 runs more than the Yankees on average. They have Dylan Cease on the mound. I know the Yankees have Will Warren. Dylan Cease is by far a better pitcher than Will Warren. Yankees have a better lineup, but it's not a substantial amount, especially with Dylan Cease on the mound. We're getting them at plus 127. Like I said, they should be minus 101, 50% chance to win. They shouldn't be an underdog. We're going to grab them while they are. Blue Jays, plus 127 is the last straight bet today. That's 3 that we have so far. Not sure if we're going to add any more in VIP or not, but those are the 3 that we do have. So, lock those in on Polymarket. Use that code Morris50. You're going to get a free 50 whenever you deposit 20 on Poly. Just start tailing the straight bets over there if you're not already. Alright, now for all the fun shit. The player props, the degenerate player props. Just kidding, it's not that degenerate because we know what we're doing, but parlays just always feel degenerate. Dude, I had some dude comment on my Instagram video. He's like, bro, this shit cost me $300. Bro, you can't expect every fucking play to hit, dude. And I never even comment back to those because I just know those people are ignorant and they're actually just not using their brain. But it's just like, come on, bro. You can't expect every 6x player prop slip to cash, bro. That would just mean that I'm from the future, pretty much. But no, these players are human, bro. They're not gonna always cash us. We can use all the models, all the predictions, everything that we have access to help us try and cash. And it's been working all MLB season long. But is that gonna happen every single day? No. No, it will not. Oh wait, I don't even need to do that actually. So I appreciate the ones that understand that, for real. It's not a hard concept to understand, but a lot of people don't because they have tiny brains. Alright, let's pull out Sleeper on my phone so we can get right into it. I'm gonna try and make like 2 slips with y'all. I'm gonna try to make 2 slips. We're already, what, 10 minutes into this? Yeah, 10 minutes in, so I'm gonna make 2 slips and then try to end it there, but we'll see. Teach me, baby. That Drake album's stuck in my head. I like Ozzy Albies today, I'm not gonna lie. Lefty matchup for him. Love him. Love him, love him, love him, love him. I might even take him. Drake Baldwin, too. He's good against lefties. Drake Baldwin, too. I'm going to take Ozzy's hits, runs, RBIs for now. Like I said, he's really good against lefties. I think it's worth taking. Let's see, what else do we like here? Cincinnati and Philly. We have Chase Burns versus Jesus Luzardo. This is going to be a good game. Do you like Ellie? Interesting. I don't like the... I would take hitters in that game, but you have 2 studs on the mound, so I'm just like... I'm going to move on to another game, see if I can find something better. You have McLean versus the Nationals. That's... He's at 5.5 strikeouts against the Nationals. I don't agree with that line, to be honest with y'all. 5.5 strikeouts for Nolan McLean against the Nationals. I mean, the Nationals don't strike out a ton, but holy shit, man. I just don't... I can't believe that's his line, to be honest with you. I'm gonna probably take that. That's kind of ridiculous in my eyes. Yeah, I mean, Washington's 19th in strikeouts. They're like nowhere near the top of... I'm gonna take McLean's strikeouts, dude. I think we have to. Even like Dylan Cease, bro. I don't hate Dylan Cease strikeouts either. At 7.5, I'm not gonna take it. If it was at 6.5, I would hammer it. At 7.5, I'm gonna stay away. Actually, I don't like Cease. 20% K rate all time against them. That's a no-go. That's a no-go for Cease. We could look at Miz. I don't know what they have his line at. Probably 7.5 against the Cubs. Yep. I think... Shit, that's a tough one too, man. I think Miz is one that you have to take because of how good he's been, bro. I think you just have to take Mizorowski over. Just ride the fucking wagon. But I don't think the Cubs strike out near as much. I could be wrong. I think they strike out some, not a crazy amount, but Miz is also a dominant pitcher. Let's come back to Mizorowski. Right now I have Ozzy Albies, 1.5 hits with RBIs, and McLean. Teach me, baby. I actually like Vlad today too. I like Vlad. I might take Vlad. We got to get rid of Ozzy though. This payout is just shit. I'm trying to get y'all a better payout than like 4.8x, bro. Not that y'all really care if it cashes, but I care because I want better payouts. We're going to keep looking. This shit's tough right now, man. I might take like a... Hold on. Fuck. I'm not trying to like rush, but like I also don't want to take forever. I don't want to take forever in this. You know what I mean? Where's the Cleveland-Detroit game? Oh, right here. I'm tempted to take Ellie, but he sold us yesterday. I know that doesn't matter, and I always say that doesn't matter, but it just hurts a little more whenever they did it yesterday. I like Ellie, I do, but shit, man. He's been really good against lefties too. That's the main reason I want to take him. He's been dominant against lefties this year. I mean, he's just been one of the best hitters in baseball, straight up. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball. Plus the weather conditions are there. I mean, normally I wouldn't even second guess this. Normally I wouldn't even second guess this one, boys. I was about to say we should take Luzardo's hits allowed, but you know what? Let's look at pitcher walks. I haven't looked at that yet. I always like looking at the pitcher walks. I like the Canning over 2.5 strikeout or 2.5 walks. I do like that. Teach me, baby. Landon Roop. They don't have a lot of these guys up yet, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of these guys aren't even up yet. Okay, I have this right now. I have Griffin Canning over 2.5 walks. I have I have Canning 2.5 walks, Vlad Guerrero 1.5 hits with RBIs, and McLean for 5.5 strikeouts. I love the McLean strikeout line. I know it's the Nationals, but shit, I don't like that for Vlad, dude. We're gonna have to remove Vlad. This is annoying. I'm just trying to get y'all some 3-mans, bro. I'm trying to get y'all some 3-mans, but sometimes the slate's a little difficult, so it takes a little more time than normal. take some extra time. I don't mind Baldwin today. Or Olsen. Actually, don't take Olsen. I don't mind Baldwin or Ozzy Albies. I'm just a little like on Ozzy. I'm gonna take Baldwin total bases, dude. Drake Baldwin total bases. McLean strikeouts. I'm gonna hold up on Canning's walks right now for a second. Who are they facing? Beep, beep, baby. He's facing the Dodgers. The Doyers. Actually, fuck, I do like the walks. Dodgers had the fifth most walks in the league, averaging 4 a game. I'll take them to have 3 walks against Canning. All right, so here's what we have. Here's the first slip. Nolan McLean, 5.5 strikeouts. Drake Baldwin, 1.5 total bases, and Griffin Canning, 2.5 walks. That's gonna be slip number 1 today, and I'll show y'all in a second. Alright, so Canning, 2.5 walks, over. McLean, 5.5 strikeouts, over. Baldwin, 1.5 bases, over. That is the first play. Baldwin's been really, really good against lefties. McLean at 5.5 is just too low for me. I'm going to have to take it. Canning, facing a team that walks the 5th most in the league. He's had 4 walks, 3 walks, and 2 walks over his last 3 starts. I'm going to take him over 2.5 walks today against the Dodgers. That's just me. Alright, let me minimize this again. We're going to try and make one more. We're going to try and make one more slip, so I can get y'all locked in on the day with 3 straight bets and then hopefully 2 slips. Let me just keep moving on. Wait, what happened this way? Bruh, Nemo robbed Jordan yesterday. Are you kidding me? Anyways, I'm debating whether I want to do this on like a cow shoe or something. That way I can do money lines and totals too. You know what? Let's take this on cow shoe. Screw it. Because I want to... Because I want to include some like money lines and over-unders or something. Okay. So let's do like this. I wish I would... I would give y'all more player props, but dude, I don't like a whole lot right now. Like, I would take Mizorowski, probably. I probably will at some point later today. I just don't want to steer y'all wrong right now, because I don't know where I'm going to end up going with it later on today. That's why it's nice for y'all to be in VIP, because whenever I finally make up my mind on some props, then you can just see at the end of the day what I ended up taking. But hopefully y'all still find these YouTube videos helpful. You should. Should be able to. Alright, anyways, so there's like nothing I can take in this game. seeing if anything has changed since I last looked. I mean, they're pretty sharp with their lines today, man. I'm not even gonna lie. The books are sharp as hell with their lines today. And sometimes that's just how it is, man. Sometimes they just got it right. And you have to respect it and move to the next day. So today just like might end up being a small day of betting. Like I only have 3 straight bets. That one player prop slip we just made. That's all we might be able to do, bro. That's all we might be able to do. Unless shit changes later in the day. Like I might change some. I might add some stuff in VIP, but if I do, it probably won't be a whole lot, to be honest with y'all. Sometimes you just gotta be. Sometimes you gotta be smart. Let me see if they have Detmer strikeouts on here. I do kind of like Detmer strikeouts. But yeah, man, sometimes if y'all can't find anything, bro, you don't need to force shit. Just be patient. Wait till the next day. I mean, today, like, I'll probably find enough stuff to take that's pretty good, but it just might not be our normal amount of slips today, which is fine. I do like Reed Detmers versus the Athletics strikeouts, 6.5. I like Detmer's K's at 6.5 over. I'm probably just gonna run that, and then what do I want to run it with? I might take Will Warren under his strikeouts, dude. Under his strikeouts. Hold up. See, all right. I would lean Will Warren under 5.5 strikeouts today, personally. That's the way I would lean. If you're scared of it, don't take it, but I would lean his under strikeouts, to be honest. I'm probably going to take it under, actually. Let's keep going, see if I can find any other pitchers. I like Braxton Garrett over 2.5 earned runs too, but he's probably not going to pitch that much. He just got back from injury, so never mind. He probably will only pitch a couple innings. I'm going to take Detmers over 6.5 strikeouts. And then I'll pair it up with... I might just take Vlad and Ellie. I mean, I liked Ellie. I'm going to end up taking Ellie. Screw it. So, Detmers, Ellie again. Do I want to take Vlad? Probably. I'm going to take Vlad. He hates the fucking Yankees. Literally hates them. If you don't believe me, look it up. Vlad legit can't stand the Yankees. Let me see what he did yesterday against them. 1 for 1. Yeah, I'll take Vlad, Ellie, and Detmers. That'll be the other slip we take. So we were able to find another one. I love the McLean strikeouts and Detmer strikeouts. I'll probably pair those in like a two-man together later on in the day. But just to let y'all know, I'll probably end up taking McLean and Detmer's in a slip together later too. But here's the slip. Detmer's over 6.5 strikeouts. Vlad, 1.5 hits on RBIs. Ellie, 1.5 hits on RBIs. But yeah, if I do take Detmer's and McLean later, I'll probably send it out to VIP, I would imagine. I don't know. We'll see. I do like both their strikeouts today, though. Especially Detmer's. I love Detmer's strikeouts today. So that's probably the way I'll go. But I'm just glad we were able to make two player prop slips for y'all. And then we have those 3 straight bets as well. Like I said, it's important y'all are doing the straight bets too. I know they're boring, but that's why you do both. So you can just sweat out the player prop slips, and then at the end of the day, you get to look at the straight bets and see what it looks like. And hopefully you made money. But it's just good to have both, in my opinion. Hopefully y'all are doing both. If you aren't doing both, get on Polymarket so you can start doing both. They're going to give you a free 50 whenever you deposit 20 with code Morris50. Sleeper, code Morris Bros. Get a deposit match. Get a free square to pair up with these player props we gave you today. Plus, you get a free month for signing up on either app or 3 free months if you do both. They're both linked in the description below. Make sure y'all are subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. Post notifications on. Comment. And like this video. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow should be an early video. Day baseball. But I'm going up to the casino at 9:30 tomorrow. So I got to get these videos out. I got to get the video out tomorrow by like 8. So expect that to be early tomorrow. Other than that, appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next one.